serves you every day in a different way. I am the chief of police of an average American city, and I am proud to be connected with the honorable profession of law enforcement. A day doesn't pass without one of my officers saving some child's life, protecting someone's home or their property. It is truly an honorable profession. Police departments use modern science to protect you, such as teletype, photography, two-way radio, expert firearms training as standardized by the FBI National Academy, accident prevention installations, and other up-to-the-minute methods. I know many chiefs of police and assure you that they are average human beings just like you. They are interested in protecting their homes and yours while endeavoring to make your community a better place to live in. Let's follow this rookie patrolman in his daily duties and see the many ways he serves you and yours. These are a few of his services that are usually overlooked. His job is not merely walking, as you might suppose. It's observing and serving you. But are you allowing him to serve you? If not, you will be amazed at his ability to answer your every question, lend assistance in every problem, or locate for you the information desired. And besides this, never forget that he protects your home, your family, your life. He helps make your community a safer and better place to live in. Learn to depend upon him, since his experience is your gain. He was assigned to your neighborhood as your servant. Bags all packed? Milkman notified? Cat put out? Doors and windows locked? Not forgetting anything, are you? Ah, now, that's it. Give your police department the information on the length of your absence from home, and officers will check the premises frequently. Place your mail and newspapers out of sight. Completely check the doors and windows, and do everything possible to safeguard the home in your absence. If you will leave your address with the police, they will immediately notify you of any condition at home requiring your attention. This is one way of utilizing your police department services to eliminate worries and concern and make your vacation more enjoyable. Whether you're home or away, your police department protects your property. Call upon them so that they may serve you day or night. Home alone. A strange noise. A face at the window. Sudden fear. Your police department is as near as your telephone. Radio dispatch police arrive quickly, determined to search for and apprehend those who are dangerous. But do we really appreciate the risks they take? They never know what might fall in the path of their spotlight. Still, they are there, protecting you. Every day, brave policemen take great risks, public servants. Theirs, being a hazardous occupation, may bring them in sudden contact with dangerous criminals at any time. Why? Well, merely to safeguard you and your home. Your police department serves you every day in a different way.
Calling car 62, traffic accident at Center Street and Border Avenue, possible injury, code 3.
10-4. Traffic accidents are almost a daily demand on your policemen, calling for immediate service to you. This fast type of action is dangerous, but necessary when injured lie in the street. The experienced officer, when approaching the scene, is already surveying the needs. Emergency first aid is rendered when necessary, and his experience tells him if an ambulance is required. A radio call to headquarters is dispatched to bring the added help. The policeman immediately can become a part of the ambulance crew, helping and comforting the victim and assuring him that everything possible is being done. What's the matter, honey? Did you stray a little too far from home? Say, but look who's coming. Isn't it wonderful to know that your friend, the policeman, is there to protect you, and that your mommy and daddy will be glad to know he found you? Yes, friends, the police are mighty handy in these circumstances. But children are not the only ones who become lost. Look at this. The aged, too, rely upon the policeman. It takes understanding and training to best serve people in this predicament. Correct approach, understanding, sympathetic listening, and a knowledge of what is required. All these are utilized by the police officer to assist the young as well as the old. Your police department serves you every day in a different way. No, you're mistaken. This is not a drunk driver. It is a motorist stricken at the wheel, a daily occurrence. May you never be in this predicament. If you should, though, members of your police department are among the first on the scene on these occasions and make every effort to call an ambulance if needed and effect identification. If a search fails to identify the person, other modern means are at their disposal to serve you, such as two-way radio communications, reference files, record bureaus, and the teletype to a central identification headquarters. The information is efficiently and quickly obtained and delivered to your door to notify you immediately about a relative in distress. Daily police service. Have you been solicited recently by telephone for some so-called worthy charity? If so, this is possibly what took place on the other end of the line. This is the so-called boiler room phony solicitation racket with you as the intended victim. Then there's the canvasser or doorbell ringer who may have been at your home. He had quite a potent line when talking to you, but became silent when confronted by trained police detectives serving you. Or there's the old familiar stock salesman who makes great promises, and as a result, widows and others are victims of fraud. Here again, your police department takes a hand for the benefit of everyone concerned except the phony. The life savings of many persons are still intact because of expert protection by their police. No, this car isn't waiting to give anyone a ticket. The pins on this map place the officer at this location for a traffic survey, a daily service performed by your police department. This was a hazardous intersection. His job is to find out why and report back to headquarters for correct action. In this instance, a boulevard stop was needed, and the installation is performed under the direction of your police traffic officer. And now the results. Well, see for yourself. Before, a map studded with pins indicating injuries and death. And afterwards, the same map made free of any such telltale markers. Your police department serves you every day in a different way. Yes, even in this case, a service is being performed, believe it or not. Don't be upset or too concerned if this should happen to you someday, because there is a reason, and a good one. A scene like this is an indication that accidents had happened frequently at this location. Survey and violation pin maps at the headquarters indicate that the type of infraction you committed was the usual cause of accidents and injuries. Enforcement was a safety requirement. It is the aim of your police department to reduce these accidents and to prevent loss of life, their primary service to your community. And who knows, this preventative measure today might save the life of the child seated next to you tomorrow. teenage is a difficult age. But it need not be a problem age for those who seek the assistance of their police department, which has professionally trained child specialists entirely versed in correct procedures in child guidance and rehabilitation. There are numerous cases on record where, with sympathetic understanding and kindness, skilled counseling has been given to youths in need and their families were made happy. This is one of your police department's contributions towards a happier home and a better community. Don't hesitate to call upon your police in situations such as this, and the problem will be one of prevention rather than of correction. For assistance day or night, remember that your local police department is as near to you as your telephone. Your police department serves you every day in a different way. Yes, especially at the fire scene, your policeman plays an important role, and the demands for his services at this time are immediately apparent. He makes it possible for the firemen to concentrate on firefighting by keeping bystanders back, directing traffic, and protecting hoses from vehicular damage. He is a member of a team, aiding the firemen in resuscitation duties and rescue work. He cooperates and fights with the firemen for someone's life, since firefighting and life-saving are mutual problems of policemen and firemen alike. No matter what the emergency, whether it be flood, panic, or disaster, your policeman serves you. Don't forget that this officer, probably one of your neighbors, daily risks his life for you. A sunny day, happy, carefree children at the playground, but danger may be lurking nearby. Be thankful that police frequently do check these locations. Teach your child to know a police officer as a friend. Thousands of children have been protected by police departments who are constantly on the alert to prevent improper conduct in your child's presence. Teach your child to rely on the policeman. Likewise, you should notify your policeman of any suspicious circumstances so that your loved ones will not be brought in contact with molesters. This child was returned home safely to its mother's arms thanks to the policeman. Your police department serves you every day in a different way. Should you be stopped in this manner by the police at some time, don't jump to conclusions. Numerous times, a broadcast is received by officers on duty describing a car of the same make, type, and color as yours. And it is probable that down the highway a short time later, this is what took place. While your policeman is thus engaged, be thankful that he is risking his life for you. Notice how every precaution is taken in the frisk of these dangerous criminals, as originated by the FBI National Police Academy. Because of the fact that your policemen were alert, on the job, and in action, your life and those of others were saved from being confronted by these weapons. Never hesitate to call your police day or night if your suspicion is aroused. Here comes your guardian policeman, a public servant if there ever was one, dedicated to the work of protecting your health, welfare, and safety, and in many cases, your life. No demands on him to serve you is too small or too great. Yes, he gives his all, or his life if necessary, to protect you. He is the unsung hero of the road and the pavement, protecting and serving you night or day. Behind the policeman's badge is a big heart and even bigger purposes. Every minute of the day, he is thinking of your protection. Let's realize, policeman is your government's greatest contribution to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. He's too busy to complain or grumble, but never too busy to protect or serve a citizen. He's a friend of old and young, merchant and householder, motorist and pedestrian, and serves any race, color, or creed. This is your policeman.